But we were free men, and we would rather die on our feet than live on our knees. Confident, savoring the meal to come, the beast approached, and it was King Leonidas himself who provoked it. Uninvited guests. Persian lapdogs bringing word to Sparta from the great and powerful Xerxes. All the God King required was a modest offering of earth and water, symbolizing Sparta's submission to the will of Xerxes. They warned us to be afraid, that Sparta would burn to the ground, and that only the word of Leonidas could save it. Leonidas did not leave our guests waiting long for a response. Earth and water. The Persians would find plenty down there. So it began. The ephors, priests to the old gods, diseased old mystics, worthless remnants of a time before Sparta's ascent from darkness and superstition. Their word is law. It was the time of Carneia, the sacred and ancient festival. Sparta could wage no war. They must consult the oracle. The oracle spoke in an ancient tongue known only to the ephors. Leonidas was to honor the Carneia. There would be no march. Sparta would fall. Pompous inbred swine, worthless, diseased, rotten, corrupt. Xerxes promised fresh oracles to them daily, from every corner of his empire. The price was only a simple lie, a small bending of the oracle's ancient words. But our king was resolved. There would be no march. No army would take the field against Xerxes. Only Leonidas would walk north to the hot gates, along with his personal bodyguard of 300. Xerxes has come to the hot gates. Xerxes, the god king of Persia, the devourer of nations. We few stand against him. Against a horde of beasts and men so massive it shakes the earth with its march. Our king Leonidas wavers not.
Spartans, attack!
Come, Persian horse! Let your master see how deeply the blades swung by freeborn men cleave!
What's the flank? Keep it up, Spartans! Persian slaves, you die with valor! May you know freedom in the afterlife! our failings! Now!
Xerxes will cower behind 1,000 such beasts before coming within a spear's cast.
Then we shall kill 1,000.
I suspect we won't have to. Xerxes will not wish to send more of them against us anytime soon. Slaves, on the other hand.
Sire, they've taken the Phocian wall! Our flank is wide open!
Quickly, Spartans! We must retake the wall, or all is lost! open no wound. Give no ground. Let no Persian live. Spartans, quickly! Over the wall before they regroup! You are the king of nothing, puny Spartan cur! If you prefer to name your slayer thus. Death to all Spartans! My burning blade will sear your flesh from your bones. For Xerxes! My burning blade will sear your flesh from your bones. For Xerxes! My burning blade will sear your flesh from your bones. The bigger they are, the more of them I see.
The first day of our march. We heard the crows before we saw the smoke. And as we drew closer to the village, we smelled something else. The reek of death clogged our every breath. Yet even greater was the weight of watchful eyes upon us. She did not scream at the sight of my spear. She said nothing when I offered her water, nothing when I asked her name. But then her eyes found Leonidas. The sight of our king loosened her throat. She told us of the nightmare that had befallen her village. A man called Hydarnes rode upon a towering stallion, awash in sweat and foam. He was more monster than man, with blades instead of hands, and a cruel, mocking smile of sharpened razors. Beasts from the blackness were with him. Monsters, gray-skinned, cold eyes, with claws and fangs. The Immortals. These agents of death would burn her world and murder everyone she loved. He set about his gruesome work, slaughtering her brother, mother, and father first, and setting the village afire. By the light of dawn, it was plain that none had been spared, save she. By now, the girl can barely continue her tale. The king bids her rest. But even as he speaks, we can tell that she has died in his arms. Her words shook with horrors that no innocent should ever know. Perhaps that's why they kept her alive. As a warning. Or perhaps to distract us from their ambush. They rise among the mangled bodies of the slain. A trap, a message to all Greece. The Persians mean to kill us all. But their message shall never leave this village. Our king's rage is ablaze. The very fires of hell burn within him. They shall pay.
So, these lapdogs of Xerxes think to take us unawares, my brothers. Let's show them what their follies unleashed. The blood of our countrymen stains the earth. Come, avenge it drop for drop! This is not the silence of the dead. After 200 battles, one knows. This place reeks of Persians still. Captain, take 3 men east and reconnoiter.
At once, my king. Stelios, Astinos, Polynices, come.
Dilios,
Here, my king.
west side.
Nokios, Stamplios, Aristotle. Follow close. And mind that ridge. Something is amiss.
Daxos, you're with me. We'll head north into the village. I wish to see this nightmare the girl spoke of.
Aye, Leonidas.
Daxos. He and his group of Arcadians, along with other nations of Greece, had joined us during our march, eager to face Xerxes' horde and do their part.
Care, Leonidas. I sense we're not alone.
So it would seem. I propose we explore the farmhouse. Stand alert. Slander not the underworld, Daxos. What you see before you are merely Persians, far easier to kill.
that not Persian currency?
Daxos, don't! Seems fair that Dilios should get to kill all the Persians himself. Come, let us spoil his fun.
Your assistance was timely, my lord.
If such as these constitute the bulk of Xerxes' forces, we shall cleave through them all in no time.
Does hardly seem a fair fight, my lord. Perhaps 200 of us should turn back.
I'll give the matter some thought. Our work here is not done. We will leave no Persian alone. Dilios, check every building. If it doesn't speak Greek, kill it. Daxos, you're with me. just uses bricks. Gold? How about a hand? Daxos, are you injured? The cut burns. My chest feels numb, while my vision wobbles. Their blades are poisoned. Take care to avoid their reach.
Quickly, the captain is this way. Quickly, the captain is this way. I want that gate open and I want it now! Put your girlish backs into it! Harder! What are you, Athenians?
Glad you could make it, sire.
Likewise, Captain.
My king, there is something you should see.
Have the gods no mercy?
We are doomed.
Quiet yourself.
The child spoke of the Persian ghosts, led by the monster Hydanis. They are the hunters of men's souls. They cannot be killed or defeated. Not this darkness. Not these immortals.
For their deeds here, I swear by the gods, no Persian will ever sleep without fear again. The very name Hydanis will become a new emblem for suffering.
They were wise not to tarry here.
Perhaps not so wise after all. Spartans, heads up!
Killing them once was not nearly enough, my lord.
There is not enough Persian blood to sate our spears.
There isn't enough Persian blood. We shall make do at the hot gate.
Come, we march.
We slew more Persians than the number of villages we avenged. And yet the girl's death weighs heavily on us. And upon Leonidas most of all. The tree was a message. The Persian God King knows we're coming, and he is unafraid. As yet, we're only an angry bee buzzing in his ear. As dusk fell, our king plans a bold retaliation. Xerxes shall fear us yet. Leonidas leads us several leagues beyond our route to the Hot Gates. He leads us to the coast, where our enemy's navy lies. We travel down the cliffside to a temple of Poseidon. But Leonidas does not seek the blessing of the sea god. He brings us to strike a blow, make the Persian feel the Spartan sting. He plans to attack the enemy's navy, though not by sea. It's mere chance that leads us to come upon the Persians desecrating the temple. We look upon it as a gift.
Our path to Poseidon's temple lies on the other side of this camp. I will go.
Sire, take my son, Astinos, with you. He's a fine scout.
Astinos, you're with me. Stay alert, Captain.
If there are any Persian scouts at your back, my lord, I swear to you, they will not draw more than 100 breaths.
Persian scouts, my lord.
Aye, we must be wary. If they see us, they will alert the entire camp.
Killing them would be a simple matter, my lord.
Patience, Astinos. The gods will have their due.
My lord, perhaps a distraction. There is opportunity here to spread chaos. Hey, did you hear something?
It's just the horses.
This appears to be the commander's tent, my lord.
So it would seem.
Slaughter them!
This truly is a blessed night for fishing, my friend. The gods have smiled upon us.
I only hope massacring those unsuspecting Spartans will be just as blessed. A Persian war galley approaches, my lord, and they don't seem to have spied us yet.
I call that an open invitation to board.
It's the Spartans! Cut them to pieces! The Temple of Poseidon. My lord, the Persians have triggered the temple's Their work must be undone if we are to return to shore.
Run away! You've had your fun. Come, the hot gates lie near. We wouldn't want to keep a god waiting.
We've come to the hot gates. Xerxes' slave army hungers for the order to murder us. Millions against our 300. This is where we'll fight. This is where they'll die. We'll give them nothing, but we'll take from them everything. An army stands before us, vast beyond imagining, so great it drinks rivers dry. But Leonidas has chosen this place for a reason. No more than 12 men abreast can stand in the pass at a time. Unable to flank us, the Persians will be forced to confront us face to face, man to man. The advantage of their millions has just withered. Persian emissaries approach our camp. They demand to see the king, but Leonidas instructs them to address us all. In the name of Xerxes, the Persians demand that we lay down our weapons. Our king only laughs. All his 40 years have been a straight road to this one gleaming moment in destiny. This one radiant clash of shield and spear and sword and bone and flesh and blood. We will do what we were trained to do, what we were bred to do, what we were born to do. We will lay down nothing. If Xerxes wants our weapons, he can come and get them.
Signal the attack! Send in the first wave! Signal the... Slaves, too lazy even to live. Send in the grunts!
Toughen them up now. Send in the infantry!
Well done, children. But the day belongs not to us yet. Spartans, form up!
Incoming!
Well done, children.
Incoming!
Archer cowards! Shields up, brother! Stand fast!
Incoming!
Archer cowards! Shields up, brother! Stand fast! Well done.
Incoming!
cowards! Shields up, brother! Stand fast!
Incoming! Incoming!
Archer cowards! Shields up, brother! Stand fast!
Incoming!
Archer cowards! Shields up, brother! Stand fast!
These antics grow tiresome. Send forth the war elephant!
Spartans, fall back! Form up! Hold fast!
Fall back! Fall! Fall back! Sound the retreat! Back to base! Now, now, now!
More will come.
Hopefully. I don't wish the men to grow bored.
Sounds like they've given up for the day.
As I expected. Rally the men. Though we have prevailed thus far, our only hope of surviving the day is by cutting off the Persians' reinforcements.
One of our Arcadian scouts reports that the Persians have established a forward base just south of their camp. He's discovered a narrow goat path. It passes through a hot spring and leads to them from behind.
Could the Persians use this goat path to get behind us?
If they knew about it, sire.
Then pray to the gods that nobody tells them about it. Stelios and I will go and cut off their reinforcements. Dispatch our Phocian allies behind us, and order them to kill any Persian who finds himself in the hot springs.
Yes, sire.
Lead the way, Arcadian.
We climb here. Persians!
Something lurks in the mist, my lord.
I sense it as well. The shadows crawl, Stelios. Maintain your guard.